Hello everyone, welcome back to Blue Ridge Survival. Today we've got a spread out of bushcraft knives and hatchets. A bunch of different options. And I'm going to go over each one really quick. All of these I've had for a long time, except for this one. This is the only one I just got. The rest of these I've had for over a year, and I've used all of them in different bushcrafting scenarios. And I'm going to go over each one and tell its pros and cons, and the links will be in the description below. This Gerber has a very slim profile. It's very lightweight. It's got this little groove here for using to do close shaving work. It's got a relatively broad blade to it. It's got a little bit of heft to the front, so it's got a good chopping power, but it is definitely obviously not for something like splitting. It just really doesn't work for that. It's got a nice, pretty ergonomic handle. It's very small, easy to put in like a go bag or a backpack or on your belt. It's just a very small, nice little hatchet. So this Freelander, it's definitely a lot more serious of a hatchet. While the profile is actually not that much different than that of the Gerber, it definitely has more heft to it. We're talking in size comparison, not that much bigger, but in weight, probably easily double the weight. The head alone is, I don't know exactly the weight of the head alone, but the head alone on this is probably as heavy as this whole hatchet. This has got a much more serious profile. For splitting wood and that kind of thing, this would work a lot better. It's still got kind of a, it's got a bearded edge that you can use for shaving a little better. This would be a good one to have in your actual serious backpack. If you're just, or keep it on you at all times. This is a little more heavy. It's gonna be harder to take around, but it is definitely more serious. You can get more work done with it, obviously. Now let's move on to knives. We're gonna start out with the BPS. I do not know what model it is. It's a very high quality but cheap bushcraft knife, coming in right around $35. High carbon steel, razor sharp. This will shave hair. It is a very solid bushcraft knife, and I know a lot of bushcraft professionals that use this knife. It also comes with a nice leather sheath and a ferro rod that you can strike with the back of this knife. This is definitely a good option for a more high quality, but still on the budget, great bushcraft knife. Next up, we have two knives that you cannot buy, so I'm going to go over them really quickly. They're just knives that I made. They're very easy to make. Honestly, guys, if you want a quick, easy bushcraft knife, it's just a ground knife, so it's not like a masterpiece, not hard to make at all. You just grind the shape, sharpen it up, cut some wood, bolts. Very simple. These are my trash knives. I can make like 8 of them in a day, and they hold an edge decently. They're decent. It's just stainless steel, better grade stainless steel, not like super cheap, but I mean they work for carving and stuff. And if you lose them, I mean they're like $1 a piece essentially. More of the time that you have to put into them that's more annoying. Next up, we have the Camelus titanium series, just standard field knife with a 4.5-inch blade. Very, very cheap, $9. Rubber handle, relatively ergonomic. I mean, it is pretty ergonomic handle. Very high quality steel. At least it sharpens up and holds an edge very well. At $9, this is probably the best bushcraft knife you can get for the ridiculous cheap price. And I've used it for a long time. As you can see, this handle is like starting to rot off because it's rubber. And I've used it so long, but it is a good knife. So, I mean, if you just want a very cheap fixed blade, great fixed blade. Next up, we have one of these hand-forged railroad spikes. For bushcraft, no. Why, you might ask? Well, I mean, it should be pretty obvious. You can't actually carve or do thumb carving with it. It's not really. It's made for fighting. It's like a fighting knife or just a gimmick knife. It's definitely not a bushcraft knife unless you want a defense knife, because it would be pretty good for stabbing and slashing, but not so great at bushcraft. Next up, I just got this one, so I don't know how good it is. It's a SOG Karambit Phantom Edge HQ. It's got the saw on the back that's actually very sharp. It's like as sharp as the knife blade. And then it's got the knife blade, and then it's got the little ring with a bottle cap, bottle opener. It is technically a karambit, so you can sort of do like karambit tricks with it, but the only thing I don't like is, as you can see, where the ring is positioned on this knife is not the greatest. It does not give you a very good grip on the knife, really. The best grip is there, but your finger doesn't go through. So this ring is really not in the greatest position, but it's in their Bushcraft line. I have yet to actually use it in the field, so this one is kind of pending its review. Eventually, I'll probably post a short about how it did. Hopefully it won't like snap or something stupid. But yeah, so that's your lineup of all my basic Bushcraft knives and tools. You can tell all of them are under the $50 mark because generally I don't spend a whole lot on it. I apparently go quantity over quality. Again, if you really want to just have super cheap knives that just like are ridiculously easy to build, throw together, these just grind ones are pretty easy to make. If you break it, it just doesn't even matter. So yeah, that's your lineup of knives, and I will see you next time on Blue Ridge Survival.